There was not a huge of foreign policy in this debate. There was much more domestic issues. But Hillary Clinton's vote in favor of going to war in Iraq was brought up by both Bernie Sanders and Lincoln Chafee. She had an answer, a response to it. Let's play that clip.
I recall very well being on a debate stage, I think about 25 times, with then Senator Obama, debating this very issue. After the election, he asked me to become Secretary of State. He valued my judgment, and I spent a lot of time with him in the Situation Room going over some very difficult issues. You know, I agree completely. We don't want American troops on the ground in Syria. I never said that. What I said was we had to put together a coalition.
Now, if she becomes the Democratic nominee, it's very unlikely they're going to be going after her for her Iraq war vote. Is there anything that you heard from her this evening on the foreign policy front that you think could be a problem should she make it to the general election?
Well, I mean, she's going to have a lot to answer for on her Russia position, on the Iraq war, in the sense that now she's backing off of where she was right after two-thirds of both houses voted in favor of the war. By the way, Republicans and Democrats.
Right.
So I think she's going to have to thread this needle, which she was trying to do tonight for the Democrat primary voters. But she is going to have a problem in the general election, given the state of world affairs. She's going to have to try to explain a lot of that happened on her watch. And by the way, I think the biggest loser tonight was Joe Biden. I don't know where he goes now, right? So if he's even thinking about it, she had a great performance, I think, by presence, and I think Bernie Sanders solidified the folks that love him. I don't think he grew a lot, but the folks that love him, I think that makes that Joe Biden doesn't have a lot of wiggle room to get in this.
She locked the door for him. She locked the door. Donna Brazile, let me